This is Ruchi and this is my second video. So in my previous video, which happens to be my first video for my new channel, I didn't ask anyone to subscribe, share and like. So please do so. I would be really happy, and hit the bell icon too so that you never miss a chance. And so today's video I'm going to be sharing my review on this Face Shop Watery Lip Tint. So I went ahead and I bought this on the Amazon sale. Bought the two of the darkest, at least this is the darkest shade. This is cherry red, I guess. Yeah, and this one is Rose Garden. Okay, so this is 05, this is 06. So I'll be showing you the swatches on my hand first, and then I'll be applying this one on my lip. Alright, how are these two different? This comes in a plastic bottle and the amount is quite a lot. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it within its expiry date. So you see, this one is the shade Rose Garden and this one is Cherry Red. Okay, and I like both the shades equally. And then what I was telling, that I wanted to try any tint actually. So I went to my friend's house because I wanted to try tints, and she happened to have only Pigmented, and which I really wanted to buy because it's so hyped. But then she told me it's really light, and she herself is very fair, and on her also it used to be not visible. So that's why I went ahead and bought these, and in the darkest shades possible. And now I'm gonna try it in front of you guys. And as compared to Pigmented, these are obviously a little thicker in consistency, and they are quite pigmented. So for us, for girls like us, and a little shade darker, like, people can use it, and you know, it would appear. So I'm gonna show you. Obviously, if you are someone who follows beauty, these things, then you know that tints are not applied. Like, you don't take this doe foot directly and swipe it on your this thing. I'll tell you what happens. It's not about the pigmentation. Of course you can take a full maroon lips, because why not, we have maroon lipsticks. But then what happens, these are so its consistency is quite different. So what happens, that it goes and settles in the fine lines of your lips, and which does not look pretty at all. So you need to spread it with your fingers only, and the pigmentation should not be like you know, lipstick. And I have applied a little lip balm. Although these are very hydrating. So initially I'm putting just 4 dots, and I'll be spreading it with my fingers. See, looks really pretty. Okay, you can increase the pigmentation, of course. These are quite buildable, as they are, consistency is not like that. I'm going to just take a little lip tint. And one thing, you don't do mum with these lip tints, because on the lower lip you might get a lot, and on the upper lip you might get a little less. Like, it depends. So yeah, you see the difference. Now what I'm gonna do is, although it's not told anywhere and not even mentioned that you can use it on your cheeks, I'm still gonna make it work. And this will be my first time trying to make it as a cheek tint. So let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna take a little on my finger, and I'm gonna apply it on my cheeks. I'm gonna take the sponge, and then I'm gonna be spreading it. So it looks quite pretty as a blush too, like a cheap cheek tint too, but what you have got to do is not apply where I had hands washed. I'm just taking a little from there, and I'm gonna be, you have to be really careful with these, because these can become like blotches, like patches, and they dry very soon, so you have to work around really fast. So yeah, you can actually take a shade accordingly and, you know, work it as a cheek tint too. I'm gonna be telling you the pros and cons of these watery lip tints by Face Shop. Pro number one, extremely affordable, I'll say. In sales, much more affordable. Go on the Nykaa sales. Just put it in your cart. Go on the Nykaa sales when the Face Shop has offer like buy one and get one free, or buy two and get one free. You can easily buy 3 shades at the price of 2 shades, or go to these Amazon or Flipkart sales where they have some discount on these always. Secondly, one was price. Second, there's a lot of product, so you will never ever finish it. Third, pigmented, and they're really pigmented, so you can, you know, you don't have to be really you don't have to apply a lot to get the pigmentation. See, these are just 2 layers of it, and that's it, and it came out really beautiful. So, and you can definitely use this as cheek tint. I'm just gonna take a little more and see. Okay, I'm not taking that. Yeah, it looks pretty as a cheek tint as well, so you can of course use it as a cheek tint. And that's all for pros. If there are any other, I will definitely mention in the description box. One would be they dry very slow, so yeah, actually on like not drying very slow, like on cheek when you apply you have to work with it very fast because it can leave blotches, so you don't want that. But whereas on the lips it takes time, it takes its own sweet time to dry, so you know you have to give it a little time and then not do anything with your lips for like at least 2 to 3 minutes. And yeah, it has a very sweet taste, by the way, so yeah, you can say, and a very mild fragrance which is actually soothing. But if you are not into fragrances, then yeah, it might irritate you a little, just a little, which the fragrance goes after some time, so it's complete.